Now that Pyra and Mithra are finally in Smash, well, leaks are abound, and Monster Hunter has been deconfirmed. Let's talk about it. Block content. What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And today, we get to talk all about Monster Hunter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and the unfortunate truth that it seems like, well, these boys have been deconfirmed. Now, there's, of course, a whole lot to talk about with the Monster Hunter franchise, and Sakurai, in his presentation, where, of course, the Mr. Sakurai presents, right, he talked about the new characters, Pyra and Mithra, and he showed them off in really great detail, and he also did some really fun Sakurai moments right there, where he, explained that he really loves Pyra a little bit more than Mithra, which I loved. He also touched upon the Monster Hunter franchise, that they're working together very well. There's already a lot of content in Smash Brothers with Monster Hunter, and I think that what's the interesting part about this is simply, well, we thought with all that Xenoblade content, right, that we got spirits, that we got Rex as a costume, that it was like, well, they're, servicing that they really wanted to have in Smash, but they didn't, right? And they can't really turn that decision around. Well, clearly they can. They did it with Xenoblade, and, well, they could definitely do it with Monster Hunter, because not only do we have all these costumes in Smash Brothers, but we also have a huge boss battle character that appears all over the game, even in the story mode and in other modes. So I think that it is still possible to have a Monster Hunter character, but of course a lot of the core outfits and a lot of the imagery that we really connect with Monster Hunter, well, is now relegated to a Mii costume. So there's a whole lot to talk about in terms of leaks in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because of course every time we get a new character, there is something more to look forward to. Now, we only have 2 more characters left, so at one point or another, we're gonna run out of characters for this pass, but this has not yet happened. Right now, there are 2 more characters left to reveal, so let's talk if one of them could be Monster Hunter. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content yourself? Whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. So let's talk all about Monster Hunter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and of course this news comes to us from our very trusted source, Screen Rant, who always have a very good write-up on situations like this, and this was originally posted by Max Mastro, and it says, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Monster Hunter Mii Fighters revealed. And of course, let's talk about the fact that this could deconfirm the fighters, right? The Mii Fighter costumes for the next Challenger Pack in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate hail from Monster Hunter, as well as Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins. And of course, Sakurai also expressed his interest in that, and that there's of course a new game on the horizon, that he really loves that idea. So yes, there's also a lot to talk about with that character, because some people really wanted that character, but he's relegated to Marvel vs. Capcom at the moment, right? So the Mii Fighter costumes for the Pyra and Mithra Challenger Pack 9 in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate have been revealed to be from Monster Hunter and Ghosts and Goblins. These costumes were showcased in a Thursday morning presentation starring Pyra and Mithra on March 4. Now, Monster Hunter characters have been popularly requested fighters for some time now. Previously, the Monster Hunter Mii Fighter costumes were in Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U as purchasable DLC costumes as well. With how popular Monster Hunter has gotten due to the series such as Monster Hunter World, along with Rathalos being an assist trophy / boss character in Smash Bros. Ultimate, it seemed like there was a decent enough chance at Monster Hunter getting a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate fighter to promote Monster Hunter Rise, right? That is a big deal, promoting a game. So always, factor that in when there's a new character. It could totally work, right? However, Nintendo's reveal of these Monster Hunter Mii Fighter costumes returning in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is seemingly the final nail in the coffin to debunk Monster Hunter as a potential fighter for the game. These costumes include the Hunter's armor, Rathalos armor, and a feline hat. Along with Monster Hunter, Challenger Pack 9 will also have Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins as a costume. and these costumes will be released later at the same date that Pyra and Mithra are released. At this moment, of course, everyone is happily playing them, and well, Nintendo also has a great trailer put out to see all those characters in action. So if you're not yet sure if you want to buy them, or they're part of the Fighters Pass and you just buy them along, please do so if you watch the trailer and you really like them. Well, designer Masahiro Sakurai stated that the reason to why this pack has Capcom costumes is because Monster Hunter Rise is coming soon, exclusive to Nintendo Switch, and he expressed that he also was pleasantly surprised that there is a new Ghosts and Goblins game coming out, referring to Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, which doesn't look all that great in my personal opinion. I think that there is a lot of polish that needs to happen, and that franchise really deserves better, right? A big 3D game, a 2.5 3D game. I really would love to see something like that. The art style isn't doing anything for me, but you guys heard that if you watch the Block Content streams. Well, Mii Fighter costumes are known for frequently signaling that popularly requested fighters aren't coming to the Nintendo fighting game. The last Challenger pack in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate featured long-requested Super Mario RPG character Geno as a Mii Fighter costume, and there have been other notably requested characters in these Challenger packs, such as Bomberman and Travis Touchdown. Now, Monster Hunter has seemingly also been put out as far as fighter prospects go. It's slightly surprising that this character pack did not include more Mii Fighter costumes from Xenoblade Chronicles, though this could be due to the game having several different costumes from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, such as Rex and Nia. With the assumed debunking of a Monster Hunter fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate goes another Capcom character making it to the series, and it's not the first time that Capcom character has to meet this bittersweet fate. The same occurred with Mega Man X's Zero, who is rumored to be joining Mega Man as a playable fighter back in the day, but this latest development might be the most impactful loss for Capcom fans so far. However, they can still bring Monster Hunter to the fight in a spirit, with new Mii Fighter costumes when they arrive alongside Pyra and Mithra. So yes, that is so much to talk about. I totally love the idea that we are getting, more content for all of these third parties. Sakurai is really doing a great job, assembling them and getting content in the game that, is not just simple hats and costumes. It is actually from third parties, and huge deal. Well, with these costumes, it isn't too crazy because, of course, we've seen other stuff like it in 3DS and Wii U. But yeah, I do feel the concern with all these Mii costumes deconfirming characters. That can also, be a very scary thing. So I'm very curious what you guys think of all the news of today. Do you have any specific interest in one of those Mii costumes? Do you think that it's a little bit sad that it deconfirms Monster Hunter? Would you have loved to see that as a character? Well, let me know in the comments down below, because if you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, do you still want Monster Hunter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a playable fighter? And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, Mickey Mations, saying, I think that a really good costume idea would be Gooigi from Luigi's Mansion 3. He seems like he was always meant to be an alt on Luigi due to it being basically Luigi, but with goo, and maybe even some goo splatting off of some of his moves. He always felt like he was supposed to be there. That's what I think Gooigi would be the perfect alt for Luigi. Well, Mickey Mations, thank you so much for sending in your comment. I could totally see that happening, and having a character that has a slightly different voice or no voice could be an easy fix, right? I mean, they do stuff like Elf and other characters that are essentially just costumes, but sometimes they even have different voices, like the Koopa Link. So yeah, Sakurai could definitely make it happen. These things, need to be in the game. I really want more alternate costumes in Smash, and not just the costumes relegated to the characters, but I want to buy some of these, right? Mii Fighter costumes are a thing that you can buy for a couple cents, so maybe I'll spend a couple dollars and then actually buy a Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter pack, right? A fighter costume pack that has, costumes maybe for the original 8 or original 12 Smash Bros. Fighters, and then maybe down the road for, the Melee fighters, and then, go down the road and kind of see what they can find. So yeah, thank you so much for sending in all your comments. These are always a ton of fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats that you guys send during live streams. You guys make block content possible. You guys keep the lights on at night and the fridge full. So thank you guys so much. And if you want to have special content, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent, because there's a bunch of incredible rewards there and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you are not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now. Smash that like button and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner with, as always, more Blocked Content. See ya.